everyone, my name is Rob, and welcome to something a little bit different today, once again. Now, gentlemen, a short view back toward the past being 2012 on this occasion. And 2012 was a pretty good year for me as an F1 fan, because it was also the first year with me as an F1 fan. Such an epic season, 8 different winners, 7 in the first 7 races. Naturally, it was natural for me to become a fan that year. I couldn't have chosen a better year. We still talk about that season nowadays. But this was also the year that this came out. Remember this? The McLaren cartoon that nobody asked for, but we got it anyway, and it was actually one of the things that fueled my interest in the sport that year. So of course, I remember it very fondly. It can be weird watching it 9 years later with me as a 21-year-old. So we're going to react to that today. The first series on this occasion. I might do the second and maybe the other videos they did. This is of course the one with Lewis and Jensen at McLaren in Lewis's final year with the team. Jensen would of course stay there for almost the whole duration of the show, and then Alexander Armstrong as Professor M. I can assume the M stands for McLaren. They never actually explain, but no, this definitely would have brought some of the kids into the sport in that year. They haven't really touched upon it as much as of late. Which, by the way, why did no one bring this back when Lando and Carlos were at McLaren? They could voice act. We've seen the puppet video. Oh well, anyway, let's all leave comments down in the description to bring this back so we get a few episodes with Lando and Daniel taking the mickey out of Professor M. I mean, Alexander Armstrong, he only does Pointless nowadays, I think, is the only show he does, so they can do it. Yeah, let's bring Tooned back into this world and let Lando and Daniel show off their voice acting skills. Anyway, I'm rambling. Let's get started with 12 episodes. Should take me about just under half an hour, so hopefully it'll be a short video, but it should be really enjoyable. Lewis Hamilton as Lewis. Jensen Button as Jensen. Alexander Armstrong as Professor M. In Tooned. Cool theme, but after a while it gets you'll get bored of that.
You weren't racing, were you, chaps? No.
Yeah, that's a question you ask a racing driver normally.
And from the 1995 season, here we have one of Nigel Mansell's original moustaches.
I don't think McLaren will want anything to remember Mansell from '95. I don't think he will either.
So, gentlemen, today we'll be testing the new super soft tyres.
Super soft tyres. How is that so topical? obviously in a world before we'd even consider the name hyper or ultra softs. But yeah, it's bouncing like a basketball. Classic.
Oh, we only need one car to test the modifications, Lewis.
Oh, a bit like Red Bull now.
Tails.
Heads.
Look, M. I know you're all for using science and technology, but I don't think you need to download a heads or tails app. Lewis's competitiveness in this show, I don't know, that's so accurate to me.
Oh dear, it's happened again.
Hey, said the thing.
Right, let's call it a draw, shall we? Yeah.
We call it a draw. Lewis clearly got there first.
Got anything else we can test?
Sorry.
Yeah, you did literally just destroy their one car. Feel bad.
Oh, you look like you just stepped off the beach. You're not going to shave? Shave? This is my look, man. This is how I roll.
Do be serious, gentlemen.
That's my excuse for my beard.
And from his victorious 1976 season, here we have James Hunt's original jockstrap.
I don't think James will be able to fit his big balls in there.
Jensen, are you tweeting?
Might be.
Pulling 10 Gs, you dirty dog, Jensen.
Well, for example, the button that used to work the DRS now activates the ejector seat.
Ejector seat, you're joking. Oh, Traps of the Future. This is the one that's where I did a tweet about when they unveiled the 2020 car and how it wasn't the one they shared in this one. Yeah, that tweet exploded, by the way.
Today I'm going to show you the future of Formula One.
What, robot drivers?
No, we haven't got to that episode yet, Jetson. Uh-oh, losing his patience.
The car is powered by a revolutionary new engine no bigger than a sugar cube.
Wow, that's the engine.
No, this is a sugar cube. The engine is here.
Good humour this show, I have to say that.
Now, the car.
Wrong! That's not what it looked like this year. McLaren, you've disappointed us.
Now remember, Lewis, the car is thought controlled, so whatever you do, don't think about racing.
Again, something you really shouldn't tell a racing driver. I just love Lewis's. And he's off. Yeah. Beyond the Limit. This one was always my favourite.
Now, please press button S on your new steering wheel.
At the end of the chicane, turn left.
You've added a sat-nav?
Oh, it's so much more than that.
Well done. You're doing really well, Jensen.
I bet Gihan Daravana wished he had that sat-nav as opposed to his current race engineer.
Can you give me an update on the race? Just drive fast!
The guy was just asking a question, man. Why don't you just chill out?
Well, let's make things a little more challenging, shall we?
I wouldn't rule against that actually coming in, because I know how much the FIA want there to be a wet race, but there never is.
Yeah, engineer is important, but at the end of the day, it's about the driver, not the car.
Debatable nowadays.
My German rival was making me look like an idiot.
I knew Vettel wasn't the first person to do the finger. Huh. Mr. von Richtbacher did that first.
Respect, prof.
Awesome.
Wait, he winked at us. Does that mean he made the story up? I feel cheated.
Do try to be serious, gentlemen.
Sorry. You're not actually going to wear that, are you?
My bow tie? Absolutely.
Oh, I've got one like that. Let me put it on. Here we are.
Why do I have to hold the hose?
Go with the flow, bro.
McLaren, haven't you heard the new rule for 2021? You get less time spent in the wins, so the higher you finish in the constructors. So I won't waste it on this.
What the?
Yeah, Lewis, this is a kids show, don't forget.
LOL.
I quite like you, RTD1.
And take that, oh my goodness.
Nick de Vries, star of the McLaren Young Drivers Program.
Nick de Vries, remember him? Lead the Formula E Championship as of this video. Who would have predicted that? And the funny story is, when we were watching that first race of this season where he won, my mum was saying, "Oh, never heard of him." And I said, "Well, actually, Mum, you know the kid character from the cartoon? That's him now." Because literally, there's nowhere else I could think of that I could say where she's seen him before.
Perhaps one day you'll join our list of McLaren champions. Prost, Senna, Hunt.
Louder.
Hunt! And of course, Mr. Jensen Button.
Jensen never won a championship with McLaren. Oh, tell you, this show about robot drivers and floating cars has finally crossed the line when it comes to realism.
Whoa. Can I drive it? Can I? Can I?
I'm afraid you have to be this high to go on this ride, Nick.
Oh. Should I do a Yuki Tsunoda joke? Probably not.
He's a very small man. Cheeseburger, please. Thanks.
Gerhard's Burgers. Oh, how I envy that old woman.
You'd better watch out, Jensen. You'll be driving your car before you know it.
Sadly not. Dancing the Bollywood, Professor M and Nadia Bichkova. Alright, I will admit it, I got up and joined in with this dance as well when I was a kid.
So you brought us all the way here to promote some go-karts?
Yes. I'm particularly proud of my new impact-resistant doors.
I can assume you probably made up that lift story, but if you were a racing driver, you would know that all you do is to get into a cart, is step on the seat and slip inside. A door is as useless as a useless thing.
Okay, I'm coming out of retirement.
Technically, you weren't even actually in it. Well, except for the year after you called your sabbatical, which you never returned from, but I'm going off topic.
They were only supposed to show the ruddy doors off.
This was made in 2012. we're in 2021 now, and I've only just realised that that line is basically a movie reference. and that alone makes the line funnier. So, well done. But us kids probably would have known that reference.
Everything's under control.
Debatable about this, but M is definitely one of the best parts of this, and Alexander Armstrong, he put in so much effort. I love that.
Thanks, Professor. That was the best lesson yet.
Yes, it was rather lively, wasn't it? Well, at least I hope I showed you that engineering can be fun. Now, if you'll excuse me, I just need a change of undercrackers.
Oh no, I thought Tooned, I thought you were better than this. I thought you were going to avoid doing poo jokes. Very last one here, and pretty. I guess I wonder what they would have thought of for the 12th episode of this series if Lewis had chosen to stay at McLaren, because obviously it's the one where everything changes and takes a pretty dark turn. And yeah, I was pretty confused at first, even though I knew Lewis was leaving to go to Mercedes. Yeah, a dark turn the series takes in this one.
Gentlemen.
Huh? Why have we stopped?
I think we're buffering.
Well, I got news for you, Jensen, and all of you at home, because if you follow my instructions next, you won't have to worry about buffering again, because this video is sponsored by Squarespace. I'm joking, right?
Well, Lewis, what do you think? You're gonna have to make your mind up soon.
Now, see, this is kids, is why you need to read the terms and conditions before answering questions like this, because Lewis did not, of course, did not realise when he said no to the question, do you want to continue, that actually means, do you want to continue at McLaren?
Mr. Dennis? Sorry to,
Ron's busy!
Quiet, Cosworth. What is it?
I can't get over the fact that this show was made when Ron Dennis was still involved in that team. I mean, I'm not going to criticise his work over the years, he was absolutely perfect for the team. But this is the man who also said to Johnny Herbert, the minute he first walked into the room, I need to change you. And, yeah, no nonsense man. And I'm surprised, I am surprised he agreed to do it. And also be in it. So, yeah. Fair play, Ron, you surprised me.
Well, just turn it on and off again.
And I'll wait till you try to turn it on and off again.
I can see your bits, mate.
It's pronounced bites.
Oh, okay. I wonder what the voice director was saying to Lewis and Jetson in this one. Well, basically the computers are glitching here, so just say random things like gibberish. Oh, no. Lewis has regenerated into Sergio Perez.
Lewis, are you all right, mate? You don't look yourself.
Hola.
Well, I have no clue who that guy is, but I'm sure he's going to spend many years at McLaren and will never ever return to the midfield where he'll be for years and all of a sudden gets jumped up to Red Bull in 9 years' time. That's ridiculous. And there we are, that's Series 1 of Tooned, brought back into the memory box. Yeah, really enjoyed that. Even as a 21-year-old, I could tell the humour, well, mostly aimed at kids. I could tell they were just edging it slightly and making jokes that the adults would find funny, and the F1 fans as well. So, hopefully you've obviously I've not watched the whole thing, so I recommend you will watch the full thing yourself if you fancy a laugh, you know, an F1 related laugh, and this is good. And your kids will love this too if you want to watch. If you want them to get into F1, recommend that as well. So, yeah, that's it for today, guys. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Let me know if you want me to do Series 2 and the other Tooned videos. I'm very keen to. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.